We are going to rank the DPS members of the Overwatch Heroes crew in terms of if they are barfing at the sight, hard pass, fine at best, good looking, sexy, or got me bent over. And I tried to stay objective here, guys. Remember that I am gay. So I had a little bit of a harder time with the women. I think that they're cunty. I think that they're pretty. I think that there's lots of great things about them. However, I just tried to stay as objective as possible with them because I don't feel like bending over for women generally, but that's just my homosexuality.
There are some that I would.
Okay. Then you can disagree with me on things.
All right.
But this is how I rank them. I want to know from y'all in chat, where would you put them? And Matthew, you're going to tell me where you would put them, and then we're going to go over my rankings.
Slay. You ready?
I'm so ready. So first of all, I just went in alphabetical order. Ashe. Where would y'all put Ashe?
Okay, she's one of those women. That picture on the right, that's hot. That's a hot picture. Even that picture on the left. Ashe, she could peg me. I'd be fine with that.
Damn.
I'd put her at sexy.
Well, I put her in sexy.
Yay!
Agree with y'all completely.
She's hot.
Yeah.
She's hot.
For sure.
Gorgeous woman. We love it.
Next up, Bastion.
I feel like this is coming up like, this is, romantically, cute. I love a man who doesn't talk. Sexually, I think if I'm thinking what we would do sexually, barfing at the sight of it.
Damn. I put him in hard pass.
Slay. Why so?
It's just a robot.
It's just a robot.
It's just a robot.
Yeah.
Cold and frigid. And
not
rough and...
PTSD robot.
Yes. All right, next up. Cassidy.
Fine at best.
He's got trauma.
He's...
Really?
Yeah. He's just a
I
man.
like the trauma.
Listen, a man who won't shave, who has a beard like that, you probably smell. Also, I feel like you'd steal from me. Like, I'd wake up...
And Ashe wouldn't?
Ashe, Okay, here's the thing, though. Ashe, I'd pay for that. You can steal whatever you want. Cassidy, fine at best. Like, theoretically, okay. I think about it practically, not for me.
I put him right next to his bestie at sexy.
Wow.
Also, there's one skin in Cassidy where he's wearing a blue shirt and khaki pants, and I just put him in that skin, turn him around and say, hello, sir.
Sit.
Hello, sir. I think he belongs up there.
His beach skin is hot, too.
I'd bend him over.
I'd bend him over.
Jay.
Yeah. Echo got me bent.
Type Echo.
Echo got me bent. Echo's flexible. They can do whatever they want. Echo's the kind of person to say, hey, what would bring you pleasure? Got me bent.
I did say hard pass. I don't know. Hard pass, she's sweet though. She's a robot. She's also...
But she's a more, like... She's built for this. She's built for a relationship.
No. She's built to learn.
That's my they-them partner right there.
She's here to learn from all the people she's around. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything with that.
Okay.
Genji.
Oh.
She's built for knowledge. And knowledge is sexy.
Yes,
knowledge
is sexy. Okay. I would say got me bent over. I love a good ninja. He got a body yada yada T. But I feel like all the trauma would hold him back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Or it would, like, he would just be like balls to the wall because of it.
Mm.
So because of that, I would put him as sexy.
My hot take is Genji as a robot looks cool and all. When they show him in his, like...
Yeah. Young
human...
Genji. Ah!
No. When they show him at the, like, young Genji, they look like they hit randomize on Create-a-Sim. I think they put 2 seconds into designing that guy. He is not hot. I put him at good looking at best. Or good looking. Because, yeah, he's good looking. But I also feel like they kind of underdeveloped his, like, face.
Okay, I accept that, but I don't accept that.
Okay.
Bent over.
Hanzo.
I'm bent.
Bent? I want to know from y'all too.
I'm bent.
Tell me about it.
I have no other word.
The tattoos on the arms. Oh. The tit out at all times.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, Ben
Yeah.
from Spooter, Ben from Pancakes, Ben from Phil, Ben from Lisa. I think we're all in agreement here. Let's go.
Bent. Yep.
Got me bent. Alright.
Oh my god, that man. And his Cupid skin.
When he's in that one, like, cinematic thing, does the, like, little...
I'm
Clutching
dead.
my pearls?
I'm dead.
Are you joking?
I'm dead. Listen, Hanzo's a hall pass him.
For sure.
Junkrat. For me,
Para me?
hard pass. Not my type. Just, like, there's a world.
Hard smash, bent, I fear.
Damn.
Barf,
Oh my gosh.
barf. Okay, we're very polarized here. I have a hot take.
Yeah.
I feel very particular about smells. If someone
Yes.
smells good, that's a green flag. If someone smells bad, instant turn off.
Yeah.
Junkrat looks like he'd smell like motor oil and ball sweat.
Terrible. Yeah, not for me. Alright, what'd you say, Ian?
I said barf.
Barfing at the sight of. Okay, that's worse than I would have put him. But
Which is so funny because at one point we were like joking around doing like a smash or pass on the phone with someone, with one of our
Yeah.
friends, and I mentioned Junkrat, and I said there are some skins where like maybe,
Yeah.
and then our friend goes, there are many skins where I would, where I'm not going to use his exact words,
oh
but
my gosh. May?
May.
Not for me.
Okay.
Personally. Okay, so for me, I would say hard pass. In general, objectively, fine at best.
Yeah, I think she seems like a very nice girl. I think she's cute.
Yeah.
I personally put her in
Fine at best. Okay, we're aligned.
Yeah.
I see a world for
She's
good
cute.
looking. I think for me, it's a hard pass.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of torn between good looking and fine at best, but I feel like someone needed to go there.
Mommy.
Mommy?
Mommy.
Mommy?
Mommy.
Mommy?
Mommy.
Mommy?
Mommy.
Far?
Lesbian mommy.
This one's for the lesbians. Top down
This one is
AC
for
with the
lesbians.
cooler system.
I'm gonna say good looking.
Huh.
No, I gotta say sexy. I gotta move it to sexy.
I think she would say rocket barrage incoming, and I would say yes, ma'am. And
Yes.
whatever that rocket barrage was, she's entitled to it. Sexy,
not
but I
whatever.
hate her. Sexy for sure. Hit us with it.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Sexy fucks. Yep.
Sexy fucks. Is that what you just said?
I read sexy F's
Sexy for sure.
and I read it as sexy fucks. Reaper. Oh, that's a bad picture.
Is it?
I like it better
any
with the
better ones.
mask.
I couldn't find any better pictures of him not as Reaper but as like Reyes.
I would say fine at best.
Okay. And I
What
said
did Ian say? Fine
Fine
at
at best.
best.
Yeah, I agree
it's
with
the
you.
face.
he seems like a brick.
Keep the mask on, and I'm down.
Keep the mask on and I am also not down. Sojourn.
Got me bent.
Really?
Got me bent.
Really?
Got me bent the fuck over.
I am thinking about this one. I know where I put her. I kind of don't agree with myself now.
Okay.
Sexy,
What was
sexy.
your logic?
So, it was also late at night that I was making this, and I don't know. I think those pictures is what was getting me, but I'm also thinking about her just like at home with her sweater and her coffee, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah.
sexy. But I put her
Freak in the sheets, yessy in the sheets. Freak.
sexy / bent, good looking to sexy. Oh, Elisa put her down
Good
lower at good
looking.
looking. I put her at good looking.
Okay,
I think
I can
it could
accept
be a
that.
good looking / sexy.
Yeah.
So I would have put her in either categories. I just put her in good looking last night.
Yeah. I would put her and got me bent over, but I understand anywhere of the top three.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Soldier 76.
If I'm just looking at him, good looking. Because I know Soldier and I know his story,
Smash.
sexy.
Okay.
What do you think?
The hairline is interesting for me. I know he's old.
He's an old man.
I also don't generally tend to gravitate towards hyper masculinity, gravelly kind of
True.
deeper voices.
True.
He's fine. I put him in good looking.
Okay, I accept that. I think Soldier's a man's man. Which makes sense.
I mean,
'cause
he's gay.
Sombra. Oh. There's a lot of ways we can go with this.
Yeah.
I would say fine at best.
Really?
Mostly due to the personality.
Really?
Yeah.
I love her personality. I think that the way she's so supportive of Sigma and stuff like that, like, she's in the evil organization, she's working for herself alone, but she still cares about the people around her, which I think is admirable. I like her personality. I like her, she has, like, a charisma to her I really like. I hate her hair, though.
Fair.
I hate the shade up to here.
Yep.
Bring it down a tiny bit. Make
got-
it feel a little bit more even and balanced. She looks like she got silly putty on her head.
She's got some good skins with better hair, though. She has, like, a blue cyber one that gorgeous. Phenomenal, immaculate. All right. What do you put? Good looking. Okay.
Good looking, yeah, for sure.
Okay,
I think that she needs to fix her hair and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I think that her personality really brings her up for me.
I agree. Cool. Symmetra.
Symmetra.
I wish I knew her in college with Lifeweaver. I'd be in their dorm every night. Door locked. Don't come in.
Door locked,
those
don't
two.
come in with Symmetra. And
Got me
Lifeweaver.
bent.
T got me bent for
Got me
Symmetra.
bent.
T. Love that.
Those hips.
I put her in sexy.
Okay.
She is, come on.
Yeah,
she's
she's
a
sexy.
snack. She
She's
is a snack.
She's a catch.
I think y'all sleeping on Symmetra a little too much
Yeah.
in chat. Fine at best.
These gays.
No.
These gays don't understand Symmetra. Torb. Oh.
Torbjorn.
Like short. Okay, honestly, like Short King, muscles,
Barf.
experience,
From Pancakes.
knows what he's doing.
Barf from Spoods.
Can I have a hot take here?
Sure. Have a
I
hot
put
take.
him in sexy.
Really?
I mean, like, get me in the right mood. Yeah, like a Short King with some muscles.
Listen, it's not the shortness that is getting me. It's the beard braided. It's the probably smell like a car engine.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I put him in good looking. Final answer.
I put him in hard pass.
Damn. Okay, that's fair. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand the logic,
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
Tracer! There's a world, if I'm looking at it objectively. For me, this is another, like, not for me. But I would say objectively good looking.
Sexy. Lisa says hard pass. I fear
Yeah.
Tracer annoys me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Her personality can be a little bit grating
Grating?
sometimes.
What did you say, though?
I put her in good looking.
Okay, yeah. Objectively, yeah.
Yeah. Venture.
Oh, Venture. I have a thing for teeth. As in, like,
I'm sorry?
messed up teeth.
I'm sorry?
I don't know.
They
Like,
eat rocks!
they do eat rocks.
Yeah.
And the neck tattoo, that's kind of hot, actually.
The neck tattoo and the eyebrow piercing, however, I fear that I would just want to be friends with them. I don't think I find them attractive myself in any way. They just kind of seem like a dorky museum nerd.
I would, but it's like,
Oh, yeah.
I have to objectively see this, and I have to put it at sexy. I had to put I think the face, the eyebrows, I think.
You
Yeah.
put them at sexy.
I would
I
put them at
say,
sexy.
I think that they are edgy, they're cool, I'd want to be friends with them and
Yeah.
nothing else. So I put them at fine at best.
Okay, I see this. I see that.
Alright, this should be the last
Oh.
one. What do y'all think? What are your feelings about Widowmaker?
Got me bent.
Widow.
Got me bent.
She could eat
Mommy.
rocks and that'd be fine with me.
Yeah.
That,
Bent.
that would not be a deal breaker for Widowmaker.
No.
Bent. Mommy.
Mommy. Bent.
Bent. Alright, we're all bent? Or what are you?
We're bent.
Yeah, we're bent.
We're bent over.
Widowmaker can get us bent any day of the week.
Any day of the week. If you look at just that top row right there,
The snipers? Only snipers up there?
if I could get into a room with Hanzo and Widow, I'd be dead. But my heart would be happy.
Last week we tier listed how much we want to smash the DPS characters of Overwatch 2. And this week we have the tanks to go over. So this is our list from last week.
Okay.
These are the ones that we've already decided on. These are the DPSs. Cool. So our categories are Got Me Bent. That includes like Widow and Hanzo. People who you'd smash on the drop of a dime.
They'd walk in the room and I'd say, hey,
And
how are
ass
you?
up, baby girl.
How are you, girl?
Then you got sexy. Good looking. They're good looking. Fine at best. Self-explanatory. Hard pass. You wouldn't do it. She said it. I hope y'all heard that. And then barfing at the sight.
Yes.
I don't know Overwatch, but every woman should be an S tier. Thanks. So you are playing with gay men. So we will see.
We put Widow at the top. Widow's got us bent.
Yeah. Diva. This is just going in alphabetical order. What do y'all think?
Diva's child. Hard pass.
I don't think she's a child.
Diva's a child.
I don't think she is.
Is she?
She's young.
She might just be an e-girl. Okay, so for me, I would say, still regardless, hard pass for me. Because it looks childish. Not for me.
She's not a child. It's fine.
Okay.
But I put her in fine at best. I personally wouldn't. And I do think that she has childlike features that I'm like, no. Except for that reason, I put her fine at best.
Fair. That's fair.
Alright. Doomfist.
Doomfist. Oh.
What do you
I'm
think?
not into fisting, so that's negative points.
Oh, okay.
But just him in general, take off the glove, sexy.
Okay.
Hard sexy.
You put him in sexy?
The personality and the fisting brings him down from Got Me Bent.
Zeb looked it up. Diva is 21.
Okay.
Sly.
Thank you.
Penny, I'm not into fisting, but no, I agree with you. I'm not into fisting. That is too large a fist. However, my guy is hot.
Yeah.
My guy is hot. Sexy. All
Very.
right. Next up. Hazard,
Got
the newest
me
tank.
bent over that man with an accent. He's got a European accent. Ah!
I don't think it's European.
I think he's Scottish.
I thought he was Australian.
No, he's like he's something. Listen, I don't care. Honestly, you got them those big man boobies.
Sure, if it means I can take him to dinner.
Oh my god.
I'm shocked to hear you say all this.
I'd be bent over. I'm ass up any day. Got me bent over. Sorry, do you have something else to say?
I think that he is a little too edgy for me.
Okay.
His accent's wonky as shit. He is hot. I put him in. Go ahead, good looking. Do y'all disagree with me? Do y'all disagree?
I'd be bent over him.
T.
I'm bent over, ass up, lubed up.
I would consider
I'm douched.
moving him up
I'm
to
like,
sexy.
Anytime.
But I think I would go only as high as sexy. I think Doomfist is hotter than Hazard.
I disagree only because of the personality.
That's fair. Alright.
And the fisting. Not a big fist.
Undouched? Wait, what?
No. No, I said I am douched.
Taking Hazard undouched.
If he wanted it that way, he could have it. That's fine.
Ick.
Junker
Alright.
Queen.
Junker Queen.
Sexy.
So my thoughts on her, not generally attracted to women, but she could walk in the room, order someone around. We've been quoting this all the time lately. One of our friends had her boyfriend at the time, driving her around in her car, pulled up to the gas station and then waited for a second like she was going to get out and buy her gas or whatever. And her friend just looked at him and goes, "Pay." And he did. And I feel like that's Junker Queen. She would just tell you what to do and you would do it.
Yeah, I got a thing for thunder thighs, and she got them thunder thighs, especially in that picture. So like, she could squish my forehead, squish my head.
She looks like she hasn't bathed in 7 days Smash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, yeah.
I put that as sexy.
I agree.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Same page. Mauga. He's too big for me.
Mm.
Know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, I feel like the men in chat who love themselves like a big man, he's for you. For me, I feel like he'd squish me.
Mm.
And that's like, I appreciate the big naturals. I appreciate it objectively. I gotta put him at like at least good looking. I think objectively, I put him at good looking.
Okay. I agree with you. he's a little big. His tits, I
would love to put my head underneath one of his tits and then go.
I just want to chomp on one. I just want to like chomp on that,
Like
a solid chomp.
a solid chomp. One chomp.
Like a solid chomp.
Not a nibble.
Directly, and not on his nipple. A big old chomp on the side of his tit. Okay, I love that he also has a cunty little Stacy from What Not to Wear in his hair.
He does.
Do you know about her, Stacy?
I was thinking it was a Manila or Michelle Visage.
No. Before Stacy inspired the nations.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, he can squish me, smash.
Yeah.
I'd say smash. Matthew said not so much. He's too big that he would feel too squished.
I'd feel squished. I don't want to feel squished.
Honestly, I'm regretting my placement now. Click it.
Good look. That's where I would put him.
I might bump him up. I just want to gnaw on his tits.
Sexually?
No.
Affectionately?
No.
Derogatorily?
No. Like, I feel like they're filled with Play-Doh.
Oh, playfully?
Yeah.
Violently?
No.
Brutally?
I feel like I just need to release some energy from my teeth.
Zoomied.
Yeah.
Alright. Orissa!
Okay, so first of all, horse. Peanut, the horse is here. First of all, horse. Second of all, robot.
She gives me the type that
Yes, it's a robot.
Okay. When I said about Echo, about how I feel like she would know what she was doing because she'd be like, take a very like service top approach, I feel like she would do that too, but more in the way of like aliens probing me, and I wouldn't necessarily enjoy it, so I'm gonna have to say hard pass.
So I think that she's a horse, and for that reason alone, go for it. Hard pass.
Fair.
So yeah, moving on. Ramatra.
I feel like he'd kill me,
Okay.
and he's not hot. I'm not barfing at the sight, but I'm close to it. I'm a solid hard pass, though, at least.
2.
What about you?
I rank him a tiny bit higher just because he can get to be a big muscly boy. He's a little bit of edge to him. I feel like, I don't know. He has some power, but fine at best.
Fine at best. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's my hot take. Oops.
You said
There's Reinhardt.
You said we don't even have to discuss it.
Oopsie.
Reinhardt is just good looking. No, I'm not taking any opinions. Fuck all of you.
I really said moving on.
Reinhardt, though, seriously, in my opinion, would probably be... I put him as sexy. Take off the armor, that's just a big muscly man.
No, that's so
That's
fair.
a man who could pick me up and would, like... I feel like he would fuck me standing up, like, holding me. You know what I mean?
No, in the cinematics where he's wearing the little pussy tank top.
Oh, hot.
Mama. And
Man
he's got
boobs busting out.
And his little man bun going on.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
I'm regretting it. I would have bumped him up to sexy, actually.
Yeah, he'd be at sexy for me. Roadhog, barfing at the sight.
Okay.
He'd find it kinky to cut me up. He gives me serial killer vibes. Not for me. No. Yeah, is not for me.
That man is a bear. So it's not because he's a bear that I don't want to smash him. But it's because he looks like he has never showered in his life. And Mama,
Yeah.
if I smell one thing wrong, the mood is done. It is killed. And for that reason... Can confirm, you're really dragging yourself, buddy. He said, can confirm. If something doesn't smell right, he's done.
Sigma, dog's out.
He's got the dogs out.
Sigma, hard pass for me. He gives me, like, funky professor that I'm like, should you really be teaching this class? I don't think you know what you're talking about. And I'd just be angry at him, and yeah, it's not for me. Pass.
I'm gonna say something controversial and brave, and I hope this doesn't impact anyone in chat.
Are you talking about a foot fetish?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't actually going to bring up his dogs. His dogs do give me the ick. So that does bump him down. But also, part of the reason why I placed him where I placed him is because, and I mean this in the most derogatory way possible, he looks like his name would be Robert.
I see it.
And buddy, are we dressed as Buzz Lightyear? Run that shit. Hard pass. You know how there's like people named Rob that are like cool or whatever, but people named Robert give big, well, actually, vibes. No ma'am. No ma'am. Anyway, keep pushing.
That's a monkey.
Correct. That is a monkey.
That's interspecies. Barfing at the sight of...
Oh, he doesn't want to make me... He doesn't make me want to, like... Bleh, but he also doesn't get anything going. He doesn't elevate my heart rate in any type of way.
And I need to know. Okay.
Hard pass. No.
I thought you were going to put him a good looking or something.
Well, I'm not a criminal, so...
My tits are out for Harambe. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get it twisted, sister.
But I'm not trying to fuck Harambe.
Also, I have a hot take. Also, Ramacher looks like his name could be Robert. Also, Winston looks like his name could be Robert. There's a lot of Roberts in the fucking... What?
No.
What? What?
I feel like Hazard could be Robert.
No. He'd be a Rob. If anything.
Okay.
I don't think he'd be anywhere near
He'd
that.
rob my pussy.
Anyway, run it back.
Barfing at the sight of. I'm not trying. No. Absolutely not.
And here's the thing. This hamster... Oh, sorry. You talk first.
No.
I'm great
That's
at
a
talking.
hamster. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to pull... Isn't there a thing where gay men will, like, put a hamster up their butt and make it squirm? Isn't that a thing?
What?
That's a thing, I feel like. Or is it
Are
gerbils?
any of y'all doing this in chat? I know
Or
we got a bunch of
gerbils.
gays in chat.
It's cruel and unusual and sick, and anyone who does that is twisted. But... no, absolutely not.
So,
This.
not only is he a hamster, but he is also a hamster that gives off rancid vibes.
Yeah.
And the image of him is also very much distorted by... There's this one skin where the wrecking ball itself looks like it has skin on the outside, and he's completely bald and has nipple piercings, and it is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Run that shit. Oh, no.
Barfing at the sight of.
Absolutely. Worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Nipple pierced hamster. Oh, yeah.
Zarya.
Zarya. So, in case y'all aren't Overwatch players, because I know some of y'all said that you don't play Overwatch, Zarya has a
Thick Russian accent.
She is just pussy overall.
She's great. Honestly, she doesn't got me bent, but she's sexy for me.
What do y'all think? Mommy, sorry, mommy, buff
Yeah.
mommy. All right, a lot of mommies in chat.
Yeah, she's sexy.
She's sexy as shit. She's sexy as shit.
She can get it. I think that's all of them, right?
Yeah, so next slide is our full roster so far.
That's where everyone is.
This is where everyone is. We still have to rank. Not a lot of fun at best Overwatch characters, I'm realizing.
No.
But we got a
Everyone's
nice
either,
little
like-
distribution going here.
Yeah, everyone's either like sexy or good looking in that realm or hard pass. No tanks got us bent.
None.
That's fair. Hanzo, I'm bent over for Hanzo. I would also be bent over for Hazard.
Oh, for
personally.
sure.
And
Oh,
you
for-
know what? In retrospect, I would also be bent over for Reinhardt.
I play Overwatch support. I'm so excited.
Same.
Me too.
We all do.
I do not know
I
a
love
single
a
thing about
Zenyatta.
Overwatch, but I'm excited to be judgy. So this is what we've done in the past. So we've already done DPS and tanks. And here was the order from last time. But, click that real quick, Matthew, because I made an adjustment. We all said Ryan should be bumped up to sexy, and I agreed with you. So
Yes.
I made that adjustment for this.
Ryan's sexy. Take off that armor too. He's got a bod. I would bounce on it.
When
I would
he-
bounce on
When
that
he
man.
wears a tank top, oh, he gets my timbers shimmied. But let's clear this list now, and let's get into just the supports.
All right, who's first?
Anna.
Anna. Grammy mommy.
So I want to hear from y'all too. Would you rank her as got me bent over, sexy, good looking, fine at best, hard pass, or barfing at the sight?
Anna gives me, I can't unimagine her as grandmommy. She is taking care of the children. She is taking care of the sniping. She is fierce. She's also a really good DPS if you use her right. She's really good.
We're not
but-
talking about their shooting
but
eligibility,
That's the
though.
thing. That's the only thing I can really think about her as. I don't think about her in a smashing kind of way. So for me, I would say hard pass. But I feel like for another, like Reinhardt, I feel like Reinhardt would look at her and be like, sexy. For me, hard pass.
So here's my thing. I love a hot grandma, though, period. Thank you. So basically, I'm like, all right, look at young Anna. She got all the sexiness of
Oh,
Farah.
she's hot.
And she also still has all that personality.
Yes.
When she says, listen to your mummy, I say, okay, yes, ma'am.
I'm clocked in.
And I think that like, age shouldn't be the detriment or whatever. I think that she's still got that hot energy and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Even if she's mostly covered up in that, like, cloak ass stuff, I still put her in. Good looking.
All right.
Next one, Baptiste.
Oh, wah, mwah.
Y'all.
I'm between got me bent and sexy. Baptiste is hot as hell. But here's the thing. Here's what's knocking him down to sexy for me. That outfit, that choice of pant, that choice of boot, I understand it's for tactical reasons and military reasons, but me looking at him from a sexiness level, it's not getting me hot and bothered. But I still have to acknowledge those biceps. I would put my head in his arm and he could squish me till my eyes pop. Sexy.
When I was doing this is the one I struggled with the most, because first I did put him in bent. You can hit the next thing. I don't remember where I landed.
Put him in sexy.
Okay. So I think I deleted and re-added this slide like 3 different times, putting him back and forth between bent and sexy. He's definitely up there.
Yeah.
But I was
would smash.
Yeah, absolutely would smash. I was just comparing him against some of the other bents like Hanzo and Widow.
Yeah.
And I was like, is he at that same level? I don't think so.
No.
But he's definitely up there.
Yeah. And
Gotta
my
say
guess
sexy
is
as well. Yeah.
My guess he's dated a bent though, so he can pull bent.
Oh yeah.
All right. Brigitte.
Brigida. I will also say I tried to be as objective as possible because personally, I don't find
women
Not that I don't find women attractive. However, I'm attracted to men. So I feel like I had a little bit of a harder time ranking the women here because I'm like, I don't know, they're cute, they're pretty, they're blah, 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 blah. But I tried to stay objective with these ones.
I might be homosexual, but I might be homoromantic, but I'm also bisexual, so I could be a little bit more. Brigitte, there's something about her personality that gives me like slightly immature. I feel like a little bit older, a little bit more like a little bit mature, and I might say yes. For me, fine at best at the moment.
I'm so sorry. I thought that she has a really good energy to her, so I put her as sexy.
Damn, Ian, hot take.
But I think
I'm not gonna say no to that, but like
I think that y'all are welcome to tell me if we need to adjust this for the final list.
no. I mean, this is your list. This is your ranking.
No. This is ours.
No.
This is
say it with your
everything.
chest, Ian. Say it with your full chest.
And I did. I told you that I think she has an energy behind her. I think she got a little whip to her too.
That's true. The whip's cool.
She can do. I feel strongly about her, but this is our list.
No, this is your list.
No.
Say it with your chest, Ian.
Listen to me. I've said it with my chest. Now I'm saying that this is our list. So if y'all think that she should be knocked down, we can knock her down. All right, now we're talking about Iari. What do y'all think?
Ari's hot. Ari got it. She got it good. I feel like she honestly is that foil to Brigitte, where she is like she gives a little bit of like could have this young energy, but she also has trauma, and that trauma has matured her, and she's got a dark side too. She's a fully rounded character. I would put her at sexy.
I fear I'm out of place again.
Ian, what the fuck are you gonna
She is
say?
an edgy little motherfucker, and not in a good way. She's like, you won't even understand.
Ian,
you don't even
fine
get me.
At best?
Yeah. I don't find her hot.
Ian, I fear we need to redo this whole thing. I think
I
you need to
simply
reconsider.
don't. Half of that is just because of her personality. Her personality is like, no one understands me. I'm just so edgy, and forgiveness is earned, and has nothing interesting to say ever. Name a single voice line that's interesting.
Her
Name one.
entire backstory.
No,
of
that's
her
not a voice line.
Entire
Name a voice line.
Clan blowing up.
Name a voice line. A
I don't
single
play her
interesting
that
one.
much. Listen, here's the thing.
That's why
I
she's
don't
knocked
need-
down. I will say that one with my full chest. I don't agree with you all
I
on that
don't
one.
need to get their personality to get bent over. That's all I'm saying.
I don't care about personality. She looks like she could rail me. I don't have to talk to her after.
Juno. Hard pass for me. It's giving me child vibes and I don't like it. Grow up.
Hard pass. Yeah, I agree with y'all. She's giving. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Yeah. Oh my god. Grow up. Get a personality. I love playing as her in the game because she's a really good kit, but
Give her a handful of years and some maturity. I'm sure that she
Yes.
could bump herself up a little bit.
She's like a younger May, and I don't like May.
Yeah. I put her at Final Best too.
Okay, I put her a hard pass, but I get
And
that.
I am a Juno main.
Yeah.
She's one of my mains.
So maybe you have a soft spot for her.
Maybe.
Okay. Kiriko!
Kiri!
Kiriko! Okay, here's the thing.
Just wait till you see me on my bike.
Just wait till you see me on my butt. She's fun. I love Kiriko. I think she's got good energy. She's got youth to her, but she also has some like soul maturity, which I love. But she really, I feel like Ari kind of lost the youth, and she's kept it. I feel like she's the perfect blend of that whole like type person. I wouldn't put her at sexy because I don't see that. Maybe that's just a me thing though. I feel like a lot of people would. I would put her good looking. I don't play her as her at all. I'm a bad Kiriko.
I play her every once in a while. I feel like she has a lot of fun in her personality.
Yeah.
She's not youthful in like an immature way. She's youthful in like a hasn't lost like the spirit of just like let's have fun with life type of thing. I don't find her particularly sexy, so I put her in good looking.
I agree.
Do we need to talk about?
Do we need to talk about Lifeweaver?
Hold on, I want to hear about chat's opinions before we let's just get quiet and let your comments roll.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
That.
Smash by Cowboy Ben from Lisa. So before we rank him, Matt, click again real quick because I just needed to include some more pictures.
Oh my god.
I just needed to include some more pictures
I go first,
real quick.
Or you want to go first? Who's gonna come first, Ian?
Oh.
I'll go first. Lifeweaver could bend me over
Pancakes is licking the screen.
permanently. Lifeweaver could bend me over permanently. Like, you know those fan fiction stories of One Direction of like, I got bought by Harry Styles and now I'm kept in his room and he uses me as a little sexy toy thing. I would do that voluntarily. He doesn't need to buy me or pay me. I would do that voluntarily for this man. Lifeweaver is the hottest motherfucker I've ever seen in my entire life. This man could fuck me up and down, and I would say that with my full ass chest. And you know what? Here's the thing. Someone said in chat, poor Ian. Ian would agree with me.
Oh no, fully. Everything that he just said? Yeah.
That.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Easily.
His
This
skin with the
man.
weird eyeball on the flower has me in a chokehold. That's fair with his like wings over his eyes. Hell yeah.
Why is he wearing flip-flops like ew? That's so fair.
Because he's on the beach.
Yeah.
He's always got his grippers out in some way or another though. Alright, hit that button. Yeah.
It got me bent.
Obviously.
I'm bent.
Obviously.
I'm bent over.
Alright, next one. Lucio.
Lucio. I love a short king. Something about the pants again. I don't know. Something about these pants. I don't
Change
like
his
the baggy
skin.
pants. Yeah, I would change his skin. Hot. He's hot.
Hot.
I think he's hot.
Hot.
I'm also okay. Here's the thing. I like a man taller than me.
Oh.
I would put. That's the only thing knocking him down. I love a short king, but me personally, I love a tall Lifeweaver.
So I had a hard time with him again.
Okay.
I went back and forth in my mind, hit that button, between sexy and got me bent.
Okay.
I was torn because I think that A, he's got the energy.
He does.
Mama, he'd be fun to hang out with. B, hot.
Hot as hell. Also with the energy thing, me being like once I reach my social limit, I'm done. I gotta go. He would keep going. He'd be like, Matt, keep on partying, and I'd be like, I can't, Lucio. I can't. I need to go to bed. I need to go play a game or something. Relax.
But yeah, that's where I'm
think
at
he's
with it. I think he's very sexy. I
Undeniably.
couldn't figure out whether he was Got Me Bent or not. I don't know what brought him down from Got Me Bent, but he almost made it there.
Mercy, girly pop. Okay,
This is my other main. So my mains generally are Juno. I'm bad at picking one main, so I tend to play like I usually play Juno, Mercy, Brig, Kiri. or
You
Moira.
play the entire support roster.
That's half of them.
I play Mercy when I'm doing bad and I realize I don't have the skill today and I just need to go be a Mercy Uwu bottom support boy. That's all I need to do. And I love Mercy for that. Mercy to me,
I would friend zone Mercy. Mercy is the type of girl that I would be like, we're gonna go kiki, we're gonna go be best friends, we're gonna go to a Taylor Swift drag brunch performance, and we're gonna go win some trivia, and we're gonna have some drinks, we're gonna toast some mojitos, and we're gonna say, oh my god, I love you so much. That's gonna be me and Mercy.
She gives me someone I would walk around like this.
Yes.
With. Like, I'd be like, my girly.
Hey, girly.
But yeah.
I have to say, undeniably though, sexy.
I put her in good looking.
Damn, that's low for me.
I'd say it's... I could put her in sexy. I don't find her attractive.
Yeah.
I find her like, I'd want to be her bestie.
Same. For like me personally, I would say, like, to me, good looking. Objectively, sexy.
I'd be best friends with her, but because I can't tell I'm in love with her.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Maybe that's a thing. Is that she is a either good friend or relationship type.
Yes.
I don't think that she's a fling type.
Yeah.
So that might
she's
be,
wifey material.
Yeah, that might be why I'm like, I don't know. Between good looking or sexy, I wouldn't put her any lower than good looking. I wouldn't put her any higher than sexy. She is somewhere starkly between those two categories in my mind.
That face is not it. Damn, Felix.
Her hair is carrying her.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
fair. Okay, Moira. Okay. If I'm just looking at her, Moira's fine at best. If I also know her, I'm barfing at the sight of. I would not touch. She would absolutely... She would go up to the men who are like, I actually don't want to be touched in my booty hole. The type of men that we were talking about before. And she would come at them with a 10-inch dildo and say, I'm locking you in until this happens. That would be Moira.
What?
Chat agrees with me, right?
Get her piss miss away from me.
Yes.
From Lisa.
She has a piss kink for
I'm
sure.
getting the ickiest vibes from her. She does piss. She pisses all over everyone.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Hit the button. Mama, she's sucking and pissing. That's all she does is sucks and pisses.
Maybe she's good at sucking though.
Well, no matter how good she is, also she can't justify why the fuck is she wearing the Phantom of the Opera mask?
That's so fair.
Why the fuck does she have her haircut like that?
That's so fair. Her haircut... Okay, maybe...
The voice doesn't match either.
Mercy
I can't tell if she's 30 or 70.
Mercy needs to show Moira her bob. Whoever does her hair.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little piss kink, says Cowboy. She'll experiment me on me, and not in the fun way, says Spoons.
Not to yuck anyone's yum, but Moira is yuck. Yes, correct. I agree with you, Lisa.
Not to yuck anyone's yum, but ugh.
Yeah.
That's my yuck. All right. Last one, Zenyatta.
Balls?
The payload is gay. The enemy is gay.
He knows how to get some balls.
Felix says bent.
I'm bent. He's a service top. He knows what to do. I'm bent for him. He knows what he's doing.
You would want to be topped by a metal?
No, he probably knows he has like other accessories. He knows what he's doing. He
has a warmer.
He would treat me right. I feel like he would be a service top. I can just lay down and I'd be like, okay, you can do whatever you want.
He comes complimentary with beads, says Felix. Hard pass, I fear. Fine at best. I put him in hard pass.
Damn.
I don't want a monk. I don't want a robot.
I've watched that video on the internet. The monks. The Mormons. I'm sorry. I'll see myself out.
Is this a real thing or is this a bit?
Oh, 100%. That's on the internet.
Well, no, but like, is this a...
The Mormons? Yes. That's 100% a thing. The monks? Probably.
No, I believe that they exist. Have you seen these?
The Mormons? Yes. The monks? No.
The Mormons?
Yes.
Seen them?
That's like a whole category.
Well... Okay.
Okay. The full roster.
Here is our full roster.
I just want to recap.
Oh wait, I didn't include the shift. Ryan should be up a notch.
Ryan should be sexy.
I'll fix that if we bring this back for any reason.
Yeah, even got me bent, I would say. But no, here's the thing. Ryan, I don't think would have me bent. I'd want to be on top of Ryan. Not topping Ryan, on top of. I want to be bouncing on Ryan.
No, that's fair.
Ryan's like a good, like, you are the bed kind of scenario. You know what I mean? We have in the Got Me Bent tier Hanzo, Widow, and Lifeweaver.
Yeah.
You have to choose one of them. Who you choosing?
Lifeweaver.
Hot take, I'm choosing Hanzo. Hanzo's got me. Hanzo, that tit out. Lifeweaver, I feel, would be a smash and pass kind of boy. He's a fuckboy in general.
Why not both?
Oh, yeah,
Says
yeah.
Cupcakes.
Oh, at the same time. Of course.
Lisa's there for Widow.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair. Widow's a hottie. But I feel like Hanzo's like the man who would take care of you. Hanzo's like, I'm going to go hunt for you. I'm going to go be a hunter-gatherer for you. And I'm going to be there like, ooh. Thanks, Hanzo.
I feel like Lifeweaver would go out on coffee dates with me, though.
Yes. But then he'd also be going out on coffee
I
dates
like a
with,
woman
30
who
other
might
people.
kill me.
Fair.